Okay, so welcome back to Totally Flipped. Today we're going to be trying a thing that I saw on Built, which is a rust remover technique using electric. So we got a nice bowl to put some parts in, got some metal tubing, and what we need to do is place them here, 4 corners, put some copper wire to hold them in place by drilling into here, and then having some steel wire around to connect to a battery. So we're going to try this out now. I'm going to cut these to size. Okay, so I've cut me 4. I've done 5 because I thought probably get rid of that one. So we got 5 metal poles. Now we're going to drill these poles and fix them just there with our copper wire, which we've got here. Okay, so I've put the copper wire around each of these metal poles, placed them in there so they're all attached. So now I need to link all of these together on one connector, or still using the copper, so I'm going to use this one here. This is long enough. Link all of these around and then leave a little bit open. We'll obviously plug in my power lead. Okay, so I've put the copper wire around each corner. I've soldered them on, and then I've just wrapped them up there, but they're all connected now. So the next job is to change the wire to a sort of steel wire, which we've got here. So basically this wraps around here and then onto the part that you're connecting. Then your plus will go here, so the red connector will go here, plus, and the minus goes onto here. So that's our next job, to mount this onto here and then onto the part. So we're going to strip this wire now. Okay, so to test it, I've put some washing soda inside there. I've plugged up my battery charger, so we've got the minus sign on there, negative, and positive on that's going around here, and then I've turned it on, and now as you can see the part is fizzing away. Even these are got bubbles forming, and I'm expecting the water will turn a lot dirtier than what it is now as the rust begins to fall off. But it is doing something, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to leave it for a couple of hours and then I'll get back to you and see if it's improved. But obviously you see something's happening there, some rust coming off in the corners. So I'm hoping, looking at those bubbles, it's doing something, hopefully removing the rust. Okay, so I've just switched it back on this morning. I didn't want to leave it overnight because I wasn't sure what would happen. But what I've done is switch it back on, and as you can see by the water, it's getting rid of rust everywhere. Look, you can see it at the bottom. It's streaming off of that part. So we'll leave it for about another 2 hours, and then we'll see what it's like, the metal that comes out of there. But it's obviously ripping metal off, or the rust off. So hopefully that should be doing some good to that metal. And then we can start putting some parts in. I've got some springs and stuff I can put in there just to see what we can clear. But it seems to do a better job than maybe the paste that I use, because that don't really seem to do a lot. But we'll come back in a couple of hours.